Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Thea The Awakening. It's been, I think, a solid month and a half since we streamed this, so we're gonna have to remind ourselves a little bit of what's going on in this file. But if we hit R, yeah, we have really good resources at hand. We got very lucky with that dragon leather all over. So, for both myself and for everybody watching, let's go ahead and remind ourselves of what's going on here. So, we have, was it tab? No, I'm trying to remember the button to, it's not spacebar, that ends the turn, I believe. I'm trying to remember the button that cycles through your teams. But, it's there, controls, here we go. Space selects next expedition. Okay, so it is space then. Okay, perfect. And we have one technology point. Okay. So we have 2 expeditions right now and then our main place. Expedition 1 is our fighter expedition, although I think we've lost a lot of our fighters recently. Expedition 2 is just gatherers. We're just using that to get extra resources. And we have our town here. Yeah. Okay, I'm remembering where we are then. Hey, Potchycat. All right. Oh, right, we're making shields with the steel and the dragon leather, great swords with the steel and dragon leather. Yeah, okay, we're making really good equipment, actually. And how much of this good equipment do we have to spare? Blunt greatsword. I mean, that is not amazing. Aren't we making greatswords right now? Not the same kind of greatsword. That's a blunt greatsword, which is different. Okay. We could actually dismantle a bunch of this if we want to get resources to then build more with. Like, we're never going to use these blunt greatswords. They're not that good, but we could get some iron out of it, which wouldn't be bad. It's the worst metal, but any metal is good in this game. Get some quartz out of this training sword, because my god, we're never using that. Black sword's actually pretty nice, because they weigh very, very little. So it's good to give to, like, gatherers and people who don't have a whole lot of strength. We have some bows we can use. Okay, I'm just refreshing myself on everything going on. So what we really need right now is more warriors. How are we doing on building tech, actually? Because I wouldn't mind getting Watchtower. Watchtower itself is not amazing, but it's not that bad. A very high quality Watchtower is nice. It's a bit of a pain to build. But right here is the barracks. Having a barracks makes it so, every time you get a warrior in your village from then on that, like, you know, a kid grows into a warrior, they start with much higher stats, which is really nice. I believe it also increases the attack power of all of your villagers if they're defending the village, which, as you can imagine, is pretty valuable. Hey, everybody. So I think I would just want to get that, but I feel like there was something in here we were going for. We have shield, we have two-handed swords, we have medium armors. Yeah, I'm actually happy with all of that. We could do bows, but I feel like it's a little bit lower priority right now. And we could save up for mithril and start making some really crazy high quality things. In fact, I think that's what I was doing, is saving up for silver then mithril. But we could also just go for barracks. They're both issues right now. What buildings do we have out of curiosity? We have a smithy. What did we build this smithy out of? There we go, right click it. We get attract beast on it because it's clay. That's cool. We have attract human on the pasture because it's grain and clay. Okay. The grain would have done it. Cabbage field, attract human. Nice. We actually have very high attract human stats. And then we have a bit of a worse pasture up there. What is the range of the secret path? I think it's only a range of 1. It's one of those buildings you rarely ever build because it's very rarely helpful. Let's turn up the game volume a little. It's still quiet, and I've boosted it so much. There we go. That was weird. The song just changed. Okay, we're very close to a second tech point, actually. I think we just want to save up and get silver on this one. So right now what we're doing then is we just want to gather some resources so that we can craft better stuff, because right now equipment is holding us back a little bit. What are our guys working on? he's putting down another cabbage field right now so that we can get more people coming in, because population is our biggest issue right now. We want more steel and we want more dragon leather. Those are our biggest things so that we can make shields and great swords. We already have a lot of dragon shells, if I remember, which is a really badass and surprisingly light armor. Yeah, we have a lot of dragon shells still. Good. And if we go to this expedition, are you wearing dragon shells? Yeah, as many of you can right now are wearing different dragon armors. Got it. We have a great sword and a shield right there. So, Roll Fizzlebeef is our only warrior in our main fighting party, but Roll Fizzlebeef is decked the fuck out in pretty good gear. Good crossbow. What's the theme for Man Bar called? You mean in the wrestling games? I would need to double check, but that's all like movie production music. It's not something you can just Google and find on YouTube or something. But like, if you look at the armor here, this is why I say like equipment is so good in this game. 54 armor. That is amazing. With 10 leech, which means every time Roll Fizzlebeef hits someone, they heal 10 health. And look at how much weight you have left. You can have way more weight on you. Like, if I find like a really heavy accessory or something that's really good, you can probably just use it. So, that's a really solid warrior right now, but, you know, one warrior alone is not going to win us a war. So we definitely want more. So I think we're going to just fight our way back over here. It's nighttime, so we can't see super well.
You see fresh boar tracks. It looks like a large pack.
No. Not going for it. We've been bit by that before. And I think we wanted some string with you. I wouldn't mind spider silk, actually. Our gatherer group, which is this one. In fact, I'm going to rename them to gatherers. Gatherers. And then this one's just our proper expedition. The gatherers, I just want getting nearby stuff like spider silk, because we can craft a lot with spider silk and get a lot of experience through it. So there's some level 2 spiders by home. And just to double check, Savi is the guardian of our village. I'd like to get her a better weapon than that. But again, we don't have very good weapons either than the ones we make. I think that might be her best thing that she can use right now. She does have very good armor, which I'm happy about. This game looks great. It's a very fun game, Pachicat. It's a really unknown game, though. I wish more people knew about it. It's a great one. Okay. Captain TV has very low weight capacity. Yeah, just a crude bow. And you're a medic. I really don't want you to die. Do I have just like a spider silk cloak? Yeah. There you go. Because these things weigh like nothing. Little silk tunics. They weigh very, very little. And they're very good. They weigh 8 each. So 4 armor for 8 weight? Not bad. It's really good to put on those low strength characters who can't carry much weight. I should probably give one of these gatherer tools to Roll Fizzlebeef because he can carry the extra weight. For sure. I hate walking out in the dead of night like this in case of enemies, but gotta do what you've got to do. Okay, you're good on supplies, and they'll get us some spider silk. Also, I died, didn't I? I don't remember. I found out what's wrong. I found a bunch of things that was wrong with my version of the game, Staxel. Oh, Staxel. I think I know that game. I'm pretty sure I got it recently. I think the devs sent it to me. Come across an old tower layered with cobwebs and dust, and there is an overwhelming chill coming from within. I'm not going in, because I believe we've done that one before, and it's actually quite difficult, and I think I need more warriors for it. When my wife installed it, downloaded 882 megabytes for me, it's only 626. If I install the game via her account, it gets content locked by .NET framework. Can't work around, so I submit a refund. I gotta buy it again if I can get a refund. That's weird. I don't know what's up with that. Have you tried verifying the game cache? I don't know if that would help at all. I hate that I don't have very good gatherers on this team. And are we burning wood right now? Yeah. Again, burning wood when you're gathering is one of those iffy things. It doubles the speed at which you're getting your gathering, but you do need the wood for healing, so, you know. Auto-resolve. Yeah, we won. No damage taken. Sweet. Because it's just some weak skeletons. And the spider's back home. Yep. Keep rolling the turns. I haven't reinstalled my PC and lost everything. Jesus. Oh my god, a challenge with Baba Yaga. That's a difficult one, I believe. Auto resolve because it'll minimize the damage we can take. Thanks for the 10 bits, Harukitsu. Oh, and thanks for the follow, C Senpai. Welcome to the flock. Wow, we actually won that. Usually Baba Yaga fights are tougher than that, and it looks like good equipment too. See, this is the thing. Again, I always say like, auto resolve is kind of OP. Auto resolve will sometimes just look at the best equipment of the best person and think you could win a fight that you would totally lose. So we actually got, this is a decent sword considering it doesn't weigh much. It's a two-hander. We got a buckler here, which is not amazing. And this would be a really good armor if not for how we have amazing armor. So like you can't wear that with your great sword. That's a shame. Because I'd love to give that to someone. We'll hold on to it and give it to someone later. You see a fallen shooting star across the night sky. Oh, blessing of Zoria. For others, a warning, only gods know what come next. Okay, except what the gods send. It's a blessing. Except for, Naman also got a weakening curse. Great. We'll have to decurse them at some point. But if they're just at home, it's not a big deal. Pro Fizzlebeef is a cutie in this game. Yeah, they got some really cool character design in this game. Okay, some of Spider Silk came in. You're still okay on wood. I wish you had some wood you could gather in this region. Do 2 more turns of that, and then you can go home and drop off what you've got. Spiders haven't attacked yet. Does the subscriber count only count new subscribers? Because I resubbed a bit ago and it didn't go up. I think it only counts new subscribers. But I appreciate the resub. I don't know why it didn't tell me. Doesn't it usually say in the chat when people resub? I think so, at least. All right, how close are we to getting some of this? Bit of a slow start to the stream, I know, everybody, but, you know. Okay, there we go. We got one of the cabbage fields done. Again, we're trying to get a lot of buildings that help us with population growth. So we just got this cabbage field. We made it out of granite, largely, because it's a high-quality stone. So attract children 5, which is a very high modifier, and then attract human 2. Again, attract human or attract any race like that is they can just randomly show up and join you. Attract children is better chance of getting a child, and then the child randomly any given turn, a child can grow up to an adult and you pick what class they become. And we really want to get more warriors because we're loaning them. Thanks for following Halvator. Welcome to the flock. Will said that me doing level 70 happened in a part past last recording. The software was off. Drinking wine and doing demon voices. I'm interested in hearing what you think a demon sounds like. It could be interpreted a lot of ways. Okay, is he just cooking? Is Captain TV cooking? Yes. Captain TV and Savi are both cooking the meals for everybody. I kind of just want to work right now on more shields and swords. Especially the shields, but especially the swords, but especially the shields. I don't know which one I want more, actually. And dragon shields are really good, and they don't use up as much dragon leather by a large amount. God, I like that Denjinode is a really good craftsman. He crafts fast. He can make a great sword in 2 turns. So make a great sword. I'll probably just like flip-flop back and forth. And we got a tech point. So let's go ahead and get silver. Okay, 1 source of silver was found. It is up here by the Great Cosmic Tree. It's a bit away, but it's not too far away. I can do something, give you a Twitter video. Do it. I love when people send me Twitter videos. I fucking love Twitter videos, and I don't know why. Everybody, send me Twitter videos, and then I'll retweet you. All right, we're gonna go back now and get some gathering tools, because my god, we're low on those. Another tower. No worrying amount of humanoid bones laying on the floor. No time, leave it. Once we have another warrior, we'll start doing those again. How you doing on this? You need 1 turn for more silk. Got it. I'll probably take out these spiders while I'm here. You know, just keep the village safe. Okay. Stocking up. There we go. There we go. We're doing good. Thanks for the 4-bit, Zobik. Go forward with your 4 bits. I feel like that's a reference I don't know. Okay, 1 more turn and you're done that. So get me some of those gather tools we had. Level 1, God, that's crap. 4, that's pretty good. Expedition, you can have them. There we go. That'll help our gather rate a bit, because our gather rate on our expedition is not very good. And they do need some, because they're going to need to be able to get, like, food and wood while they're out on long expeditions. Hey, Witch Doctor. Can I just attack them now? No, I can get close, though. Also some broken skeletons. That's not so tough. We can take them. Again, we have such a well-upgraded warrior that we can auto-resolve them pretty easy. Okay, 1 great sword done. We'll get shield going. Okay, so let's deck out Savi so we have a really good warrior protecting the village. So there we go. Savi's now got a really good great sword. It's got leech, shielding, damage. It's a solid weapon for right now. Yeah, this game's nothing at all like Civ. It's just hex-based, so sometimes people look at it and they're like, oh, is this like Civ? But yeah, this game is nothing like Civ. Alright, drop that off. Get yourself some more wood. And get right back out into the world. I want more dragon leather. And it's daytime, so we can see pretty far.
Boar tracks. It looks like a large pack.
Nope. How's that building 16 skill working out for you? Really good. You're making shields and swords in 2 turns each. God, I wish we had a hunter with our team, because you can get so many more resources out of things like this with hunting. Sickness, broke a sickness, auto-resolve. Oh, we actually failed. T-Dog took a very slight amount of damage. Okay, defend yourself. There we go. Auto-win. You get better drops, though, if you can do those special challenges and succeed. Tactics. I think we're actually good at that. Yeah. Not very good loot from them, but you do get science and experience. Like, we have enough experience that next turn, everybody will level up. Again, level ups are villager-based in this, where every villager that you own across your whole village will all level up in unison. See? Here we go. This is our gatherer group, and Mushrooms and Zone Destroyer both got gathering skills, so that's awesome. For Expedition, Attractiveness on Junku. Henna Corporeal got Stealth, awesome. Your boy Sheik got Speech. Roll Fizzlebeef got Health. Health is always good on the warrior. T-Dog got Natural Poison, that's a rare one. And in our village, which I should probably rename our village, Dexterity and lame. Speech, we don't really need that in the village. Health, always good. Health is always good. It's kind of hoping for some crafting, maybe. Or magic. Magic, you actually get a decent amount out of like magic and folklore in your village. Alright, that's a weak enemy nearby. I'm not really concerned about that. Alright, can't drop camp this turn? Oh, you're out of movement. Okay, that's fine. Alright, is there anything decently close that we want to go grab? Just so that we're near town? Cosmic Tree thing up there. I don't remember what part of the Cosmic Tree quest we're on, actually. I wouldn't mind starting to clear a path up to the silver. So I think that's what we're going to do. And let's remind ourselves, what are our abilities again with our god? We've leveled up to level 3 with the Sun God, which is what you guys voted on. Blessing of Sun. All of our villagers gain experience faster. That's an amazing one. Everybody levels up faster the whole game. Righteous Conviction, which is every villager we ever have will have a +2 bonus to speech and +3 to attractiveness, which is really nice. Attractiveness is one of the best bonuses in the game, speech and attractiveness. So basically, anytime we need to talk things out, every one of our villagers has a big bonus to it. So social and diplomatic victories, we should definitely lean towards those, which is also why we like having craftsmen around. Craftsmen and sages, they tend to have high speech skill. Shield of Sun, under protection, there are less chance of your village being attacked during daytime turns. That can be quite minor, but but take what you can get. I do wish I had solar vision though, which is you already have an advanced watchtower built in your city. Because if I remember correctly, it's a really good one, like 5 vision. Like you always see like 5 tiles farther in the city, so I could see just all of this. It's really good for doing things like getting this spider silk if you need like close range gathering parties, so you always know where the enemies are. Which is why I want to consider actually building a decent watchtower, even though you can only have 10 buildings in your village. So you want to get rid of some old ones at some point. Yeah, Denjinoda is our star craftsman. Come across a house hidden away from the main track. The damage looks fresh and there are signs of a violent struggle. This is our expedition who found it, right? Yeah, this is our expedition. Move, see if there's any loot. 2 arms, level 2 damage, group of goblins. Okay, 3 goblin warriors. I think we can auto-resolve that. Very slight damage we took. No one's in danger of dying. Good. That's a lot of topaz. That's a pretty rare gemstone. Fucking nice. Got a little bit of dryad wood too. We can do some poison effects with that. It's poisonous much like dark wood, but it's better than dark wood. Take the stuff and bury the bodies, because that gets us, yeah, a blessing of will. For 15 turns, everyone has 5 more will. There we go. It's noon. The peak of daylight now. We can see nice and far. I love the music in this game, don't you? Starcraft's man. He's not South Korean. Alright, we're actually pretty low on steel. We had just enough that we can make 1 more greatsword, so we'll go ahead and do that. And Savi, go ahead and pick up your shield. It's much better than yours. There you go. Savi has the dragon shell, the greatsword, and the steel sword and the steel shield. So Savi's pretty decked out. She's the warrior protecting the town. She does have a curse of darkness on her, which is -5 will, which sucks, and a curse of weakness, which I really don't like her missing a strength, because she's our warrior. But she's pretty badass right now. She's got good equipment. Do we have a bow we can give her? Yeah, give her a crossbow for now, just so that if she is on the defensive, she has something long range to use. If Savi dies, we're fucked, kind of, yeah. Could always give her, you know, it's a really weak crafting tool, just give it to her because she's helping cook anyway, and crafting skill does help with cooking. Give her a little more armor with a metal ring, I could. Thanks for the host, Dubs, I appreciate it. Everybody go follow Dubs, he's fucking awesome. I auto-host him all the time. You know what? Take some shielding. There we go. She'll protect the town just fine for now. And we do want a pal state at some point. It'll make it so when people attack our town, every one of our villagers has extra shielding, which will help keep them from getting injured. This is a group of broken skeletons. Let's kill them. They probably won't drop anything good. Do tactics, yeah. Yeah, they didn't drop anything good, but we get the experience and the science, which is always worth it. All right. Get that dragon leather. You can 3-turn dragon leather. And again, dragon leather, best leather in the game, and I would say makes the best armor in the game. It's not the highest armor value armor. Oh god, rate of 15 as well. Hosting for 5 and rate of 15. Thanks, I appreciate it. Anyone who doesn't know who I am, I'm Mah-Dry-Bread. I've been doing YouTube for like 8 years. It's my full-time job, and I do Twitch. Just came back to Twitch after 4 years over on Hitbox/Smashcast. So, yeah. We're playing Thea The Awakening. And whenever we get a new villager, we name it after somebody in the chat. Alright. So, we're making our way up to the silver up here right now. With our expedition right now. Now, we had some heavy losses last time we played this. Which does suck. Oh, I don't want to run into a group of 3 right now. A 3 difficulty, so just get a little distance and hope for the best. Probably gonna work our way around here. We're going into some uncharted territory. Clay over there. And you just keep gathering, yeah. Ooh, that's a 4 strength. That would kick our ass. 3 strength got near us, but they didn't attack. Okay, we're actually doing okay. Skeleton Tomb, that's not bad. We're actually close to another science point. Right now, we're trying to build up... 3 right now, because we want to get Mithril, which is the absolute best metal in the game. It's really good. Oh my, the emojis are swarming? Yeah, go for it. Swarm the emojis if you want to. Have fun. I'm cool with it. Isn't that part of the fun of raiding? Is using the emojis of the person that the raider is doing? You know, like Dubs' emojis? That's part of the fun of it. Go for it. And then my people can do the Mah-Dry WTF back at you, because it is... God, I am happy with that emoji. It's so funny to me. Normally, I'm the kind of guy where despite like 8 years on YouTube of like a video a day, I don't like looking at my own face that much. For some reason, that fucking screen cap of me is the funniest shit. I love it. Wicker, fucking yeah, we finally found some wicker. We need to research that. It's right here. Wicker you can make really, really good gathering tools out of. And we've been needing good gathering tools the entire game. So that one is one I've really got to consider getting. Okay, you know what? This is really dangerous. If we get attacked this turn, we can get really fucked up and have deaths. We may have overextended ourselves a little bit. Are you out of resources for that stuff? You are. Get working on silk tunics, just because it's going to get us more science then. Yeah, have fun, chat. Okay, yeah, I would gladly stay and gather silver, because we really want silver. But we got to get the fuck out of here. Thanks for following Mini Moose. Mini Moosey. I think I follow you on Twitter, don't I? Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I've overextended a little bit. This is risky. I'm happy that we know the wicker is here, though. I might actually get that wicker. Yeah, I think I'm going to get that wicker on our next science point, actually. It's too good to pass up. In fact, if I can get it right when this tunic's done, boom. Wicker. There we go. And you can also get up to Nimblewood, which is the best of the straw branch of stuff. It makes awesome bows. But the wicker is all we really need for the gathering tools. Wicker and clay together, I think, is decent gathering tools. Although it's heavy gathering tools because of the clay. And, you know, your gatherers tend to not have much strength. So, it's iffy. But we're right here, so let's gather some wicker before we get out of here. You can also burn wicker as kindling, but you may as well just use regular wood for that. If there is an advantage to using regular, like a good wood instead of regular wood, I don't know it. Like, does that make us gather faster 2 turns as opposed to 2 turns? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So we're just burning the regular wood and holding on to the good stuff. Okay, you're not in any danger of them. I'm actually pretty happy with how this is going so far. Support Mah-Dry-Bread. Thanks, I appreciate the link reminding people. I still need to set up a bot to remind people of links to like my YouTube and stuff. I got all that stuff in the description if any of the new viewers want to see it. Don't you fucking dab on me, GGFT. I take great offense to your dabbing bullshit. I'll have you know I'm now an old man. I'm 25 now. I had a second where I was trying to remember how old I am. Wait, am I 25 or am I 26? I'm pretty sure I'm 25. Yeah, I'm 25. I don't look when you've worked from home for 8 years, the passage of time is just completely beyond your grasp. I don't know what's going on anymore. All right, so we automatically get a little bit of wicker just for having researched it. Oh my god, if I use dragon leather in that, yeah, that's good. But dragon leather, seriously, do we want to use that? I'd only be down 1 gathering if I just use spider silk, and that's a lot easier to get. Or I could just use clay. But that makes it heavy, right? 78's kind of heavy for a gathering tool. I can get down to 14 with spider silk. And you know what? Spider silk is so easy to get. It's so close to home. Maybe we're just gonna roll with spider silk for this. You and Dubs are both old men at 25. Yeah. Other than the fact that Dubs understands modern culture, no matter how vile it is. See, that's the thing, is constantly, like, people, like, new, like, slang comes up, and I just don't know it. You'd think I'd know, because, like, I guess not many kids watch my show. My main demographic is, was it 25 to 31 or something? Because I play so many strategy games? Okay. Do I want you to finish your tunic, or just want you to go straight for that? You know, just go straight for this. Just get the gathering tools done. Because that tunic isn't going to be immediately useful or immediately get us more science, so...
There has been an increase in vermin in your village over the last few days. You have dealt with the rodents, but your wise ones tell you they were not healthy. Just as they feared, your men begin to fall ill one by one, and soon the whole village is affected.
This is easy. See, we have both herbs and a medic.
Your village medic has their hands full, but thanks to the supply of herbs, they are able to battle the disease with a full arsenal.
There, so we lost a tiny bit of food, a tiny bit of herbs, and it's a level 1 sickness challenge, which is super easy. For anyone just coming in who doesn't know what the challenges look like, we auto-resolve a lot of them in this game, because the game's not really about the challenges, but here's what a challenge looks like. Every challenge, whether it be a fight or like a non-combat challenge, looks the same, but behaves under different stats. Let's reshuffle this. I'm happy with this hand. All right, they play first. They have 8 armor we need to take out. They do 6 damage, and they have 2 bonuses, actually. That's adrenaline and something else. I'm actually not familiar. Oh, adrenaline for this works as poison. Okay. And that's leech for a sickness. Okay. Let's just put... Yeah, you're a medic, so you have all these good abilities. I could just counter tactics right now and disable... I mean, that would almost definitely take out this card. There we go. They're down to 1 card already. And I can play all of mine now because they have no cards in their hands, so... Should auto result? Yeah, easy challenge. So, high health up front, then just boom, boom. Get closer on both of them. Easy. Yeah, that was an absolute massacre. We were in no danger.
Medics did not sleep or eat until every man, woman, and child was tended to. Their vigorous attack on the sickness paid off, and everybody is back on their feet in no time.
All right, so this is a pretty nice bonus, actually. Captain TV and Neman both got 3 permanent increase to their health. 5 experience for everybody, 1 science. That worked out really well. That was a good trade-off. A tiny bit of herbs for all of that. All right, I'm happy with staying here a bit longer. Yeah, get that wicker. We can always gather some wood here and just keep going if we need to, because we have plenty of food to keep going. You could 3-turn more dragon leather. I don't see any danger. Keep going for it. What if I die there? You couldn't. Unless it's a combat challenge, damage you take in it doesn't carry over. Sorry, if I remember looking up there, I'm usually distracted just because I have the curtains up on a window. Because this side of my townhouse, one side of it is like ground level, and then it's a lopsided place. So the other side like is a top window and it's under a guy's balcony, or like a porch. So sometimes people walk by and they kind of like look down under it because they see a light in here because I got spotlights on me, and they see a weird guy talking to his microphone. And then I look up at them, and then they have this moment of clarity where they remember, oh, I guess I am the weirdo who's just staring in somebody's window at what they're doing, aren't I? And they have this moment of illumination when they realize, no, I'm not the weirdo, they're the weirdo. Unless they're just the village kids. And then they don't have that moment of illumination. They just keep gawking because they're like, oh my god, it's a YouTuber. How's Millie doing? Millie's pretty happy here. She really says she's got some room to move around. Alfie's having a lot of fun. It's Alfie's first time living with me at all. Cause, you know, Mum got Alfie when he was a kitten, so he's never lived with me. Until now, and he's having a lot of fun. So I'm happy about that. I'm a good cat dad. I've had cats my whole life. All right.
The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. You feel the grumbling of the earth, and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you. But this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
All right. Level 4 physical challenge. Which group is getting hit by this? I should have checked on the previous screen.
There is a series of distant thuds and groans.
We're fine.
Then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
Okay. Blessing will. Okay. Sound like some sort of creature. Yeah, probably the giants. real easy experience there. Could have hit up some of these skeleton tombs while we're here. They'll respawn eventually, but we could loot them, get a lot of good stuff. And it would stop some of the enemies from spawning in this area for a while. I wouldn't mind getting some grain on the way home too, because if you build with a lot of grain, like if you're building like a wheat field or a pasture and you use grain, you'll attract more humans. It has an attract human stat on it, which is nice. Humans are the least interesting and the easiest guys to get, but anytime you're attracting more people when you wouldn't normally be, it's good because you're getting more population. And population is an issue for us. Do we have any kids in the village? No, we have no children. We're getting very unlucky on people joining, which is unfortunate. I'd love to name more people after you guys. How far away are we? We're 1 turn away, and then I think we'll move home. And you're 1 turn away. Okay. Do I actually want to recall you right now? Because you have so much food, you can easily get more wood. You know what? Keep collecting wicker. These gatherers come home because you're low on wood anyway, even though you could easily gather more wood while you're out here, couldn't you? You know what? Fuck it. They're not in any danger right now. We'll just temporarily put mushrooms on wood. She can gather wood very quickly. Not leather, dragon leather. I do want to get them better gathering tools, though, which is why we're working on making that. Thea The Awakening seems like a D&D game where the village is your home base. Kind of. It plays completely differently, but I can understand the thematic feeling of it. This game is all built in Scandinavian mythology. I think I can auto-resolve this one pretty safely. It's a level 1 combat challenge, which is not hard, even though they are attacking my gatherer group. But if I were to manually do it, I have a way bigger chance of actually coming out with injuries than auto-resolving it. They came out with very minor injuries. They'll heal in 1 day. Or 1 turn, rather. Because it's every day is like 15 turns. Something like that. Alright, start burning that new wood you just got. And I'll let you gather some more while you're there. Okay, it's the dead of night. We can't see it all. See, this is hard for me because before this, I was playing the Night God, he's got night vision. He sees as if it's daytime all the time. It's so good. It is one of the best traits in the game, always being able to see like 3 tiles away, because you always know what's coming. Remember, we have a Project Zomboid server, and oh yeah, remind everybody that we have a Project Zomboid server. Everybody can join in. Just go to my Discord server. All right, we're doing good here. Yeah, we do need to gather a little bit more wood though. So just put somebody on gathering wood. And you have plenty of wood now. You're at 26, so get back to dragon leather. Don't want you to weigh yourself down. What's our guy working on? Oh, he's out of spider silk now. Okay, cook. Just cook us a bunch of food then. We do need to come back and get them more resources then. Warp snakes, easy. Alright, time to start coming home because our dudes need more stuff to craft with. And you always want to be crafting when possible. The higher quality, the better. Because when you're crafting, we'll also bring them back. When you're crafting, every time you finish it...
the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment.
Bad one.
When you try to take a closer look, it is already gone. But you could swear it was a very large person walking away. You are about to turn away when you notice that the strange apparition left behind a thread of black smoke.
Yeah, they're failing this for sure. There's nothing we can do about it. I think it curses them, which is not the worst thing in the world. Whenever you finish crafting something of a decent quality, you get science research points, which is very important. Because this game's all about getting good equipment.
You tried to run, but
very minor injuries.
Faster. The black mist, as you now recognize it, remains a malicious reminder of the days of darkness and their everlasting hold on Thea. Even the bravest of souls feels a sudden dread as the black cloud slowly seeps into every corner of your surroundings and wraps you up in a suffocating blanket of dark energy. You could swear you see twisted faces and silent screams from within the darkness. You feel a cold chill running down your spines, and dry sweat covers your trembling bodies. Your very souls are now infected with the cloud.
Have fun, Witch Doctor.
There are those around you that
still
are
gotta
not
curse.
easily broken, even in the face of such dark terror.
Will curse.
They help your group to stick together and slowly move away from the mist. Every step feels heavy and slow, as if your legs are made of lead. Your heart pounds like mad, and with the help of your strong-willed companions, you fight the instinct to stop moving. Eventually, you clear the fog, and some of those who led you out of the darkness feel their strength of will growing from the experience.
Nice. So they permanently got some will, but they do have a curse we need to get rid of at some point. Just finished typing up the DBZ ending for the newest CK2 episode. Thanks, I appreciate it. Those comments always make me laugh. I really like those. If anybody has been watching the Crusader Kings 2 stuff, but hasn't been reading the comments, check them out sometimes, because Star Wars in the chat there writes up, like, Dragon Ball Z ending things for every episode. You know, find out next on Dragon Ball Z, that whole thing. They're really funny.
Clad in a ragged dark green cloak, slowly approaches your party. As he gets closer, it is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back. Seeing your party, the figure takes off the hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf, with his black and sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains an air of grace, a whisper of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature. He stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak.
Yeah, we've already had this one before. Just like I said last time, this one can be really, really nice. If you have the right equipment and stuff, you can actually get him to join your party, and it's really good. I think you need to have a sage on you, or at least someone who's good enough with magic. So a sage or a witch or someone, and you can actually get rid of his curse. If you get rid of his curse, he'll join you, and elves are great, because elves have a natural piercing ability, which is very good, because normally to get piercing you need a staff or spear, and usually staves and spears are not great weapons. But the effect is good. So elves are one of the best things you can get. We don't have what we need for that. He's reaching into our gatherer party, which is not meant for shit like this. However, we could still, I think, get like a blessing of will from him. So, talk to him.
You approach the wanderer, mimicking his sign of peace. You speak up. This is a dangerous road to be roaming on your own, sir. Are you all right? There is no reply from the figure, and so your men make another attempt. As they get closer, the elf steps back and waves at them to stay away.
Do you need any help? You seem sickly.
The elf shakes his head in response and bows slightly to say thank you. He starts moving again, but you see that his pace is very slow, as if every step is a measured effort.
Yep, give him some supplies.
The elf seems uneasy when you approach with the supplies, but when you place the small bag before him, he musters up a smile and bows once more, in thanks. He takes the bag and closes his eyes, making a hand gesture towards the skies, the earth, then the ground. You recognize this as the symbol of the cosmic tree. The figure moves away from the party, his step clearly made lighter by the kindness of your men, and some of you feel a strange energy run through your veins.
So we just got a 25-turn Blessing of Attractiveness, which really doesn't help any of them. More importantly, for an incredibly low price of losing a tiny, tiny bit of food, he got rid of the Curses of Darkness that we just got. So that was really nice, because that would have cost way more to get removed at the proper, at the Sage's place for that. So that was a really good deal, and everybody leveled up. We got a bunch of will on everybody for the Gatherers, which they don't really need. Expedition, we got some crafting, which we don't need on the Expedition. Our medic got more medic skill, which we always need. Tactic skill, that's good. We use that a lot. Stealth skill, that's good. Will, it's good to have someone with will on the party. At home, health, gathering skill, nice. Herbalism, that's pretty good at home. Strength, never hurts to have strength. Okay, those are all good. That was actually a pretty good level up, other than the Gatherers. I wish the Gatherers would just get more gathering skill, because that's all we really need them for. Gathering and strength so they can carry more. All right, just get more food. Okay, we just dropped off a lot of resources. So go ahead and get us your best gathering tools. None of them have gathering tools, really. Okay, you're our best gatherer, so you will hold the gathering tools. And there's the other crap gathering tools, but it's better than nothing. May as well hand them over. There you go. Oh, we increase our gathering a fair amount. We need to go get some spider silk again, though. Okay, you're not cooking anymore. We need you making probably more armor? Yeah, more armor. Oh, enemy there. Tactics. Easy. Oh, they're actually overweight now because of having too much stuff. Let's disassemble some of the crap we're never gonna use. Turn it into raw resources, which sometimes gets rid of some of the weight. That one's pretty crap. That's really heavy. I'd rather just the iron. The bow is good. Who here doesn't have one that could have one? There we go. Never gonna use that. That's a really weak axe. Never gonna use that. Okay, they still above their weight capacity? No, they're below their weight capacity now. Good. Prepare a burial ritual for the dead. Sometimes it gives you a blessing, sometimes you fight a ghost. Permanent +1 health on our warrior. Awesome. Alright. Stock up on wood and drop off all of these resources. Except for the herbs, we need to carry some herbs on us. Sweet. Got a bunch of food. That might be too much food. That's plenty. That's a shitload of food. Just don't want us to get completely weighed down with food. Cooked food does way less than raw food. This is all cooked food. All right. To make more gathering tools, he can just make them now? Okay. That's more important than anything else right now, is to get more gathering tools, which is really why we're trying to get that spider silk right away. Let's get it from right here, because then we also have wood within our range.
As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment.
We already had this one, yeah. Let's just do it again. We'll fail,
run,
yeah.
But the black
some
smoke was
wounds.
faster.
Junku's actually pretty hurt now.
You try to huddle together.
Lots of
hoping that the closeness
curses.
of your comrades will strengthen your
Deforming
resolve, and
curse for
indeed,
attractiveness,
a while it
and
does.
darkness for will. Damn the darkness. Okay. That actually hurt Junku enough that he is seriously wounded, which means he's below 30% health, which means every turn he has a chance of death. Now, this chance goes down depending on the skill of our medic, which our medic is a skill of 7, which is pretty good. But he needs to heal every turn. There's a dice roll on whether he dies or not. So we gotta hope for the best here. We're gonna get a little bit more food variety here. Tell them to eat the variety food because that increases our health by 1. Which might help. I don't know. I'm not convinced. 0 to 7 health, yeah. When your health is below 30%, it's a dice roll every turn to see if they die until they're healed up above that point. But that random event hurt him for all of his health. He's a very low health character. Because Junku is a, you can see he's a craftsman here. Craftsmen tend to have very bad health. They tend to be very bad in combat, but they can craft things in your village very well, and they tend to be very smart. They have like speech, folklore, things like that. Intelligence, they tend to be very intelligent. So they're good at a lot of challenges that warriors and gatherers wouldn't tend to be good at. Once you start getting sages and witches, though, craftsmen take more of a back seat in the village again. So yeah. Sorry I'm late installing new Windows. Do you mean installing new Windows like the operating system, or installing new Windows like Windows, like a window, like a glass window? Because I know somebody was telling me in the chat a few weeks ago that they have a business with their dad where they install Windows. The glass ones. Yeah, he isn't necessarily dead yet, and we do have a very good medic, so there's a very solid chance Junku's gonna make a full recovery. But we definitely want to go here and get these diseases these curses taken care of right away. I believe they'll ask for food, which we're carrying a lot of. 3 hours, 2 hours till pre-show until takeover? Yeah. I'm gonna be ending by 6 at the latest, so that me and Fatima have lots of time. And remember, everybody, I normally stream every Sunday. I'm not streaming this Sunday. I'm just taking the whole day off. Physical Windows, glass ones, got it. All right, and we're gonna break for camp right here. There's nothing to gather here, but we're burning wood because we need to be in camp burning wood for Junku to heal. All right, get that spider silk going. God, he's got to gather, or she, mushrooms, got to gather it at 20 now. So instead of 3 turning spider silk, we're 2 turning it now. And because you get your carryover, hopefully Tima gets her promotion. She is for sure. She's officially signed on for the promotion. They're just in talks of her salary. She's been approved for 40K. We're pushing for higher. It's our first ever time having either one of us on a salary job. It's so exciting. All right, everybody. I'm gonna hit enter. There's a chance Junku's gonna die. But we've got camp, we're burning wood, we're eating a variety of food, we're doing everything we can to help him pull through this, everybody. I don't want Junku to die. He's okay. There's no longer the symbol down here. He didn't die. He's got 4 out of 8 health now. 8 because of the food. He is above the 30% threshold. He no longer has critical wounds. He'll be okay. He survived. Alright. Let's go hit up the sages and wise men. Get these curses taken off of us.
You enter the ruins of an old town, although you only know this because the Ziadi told you so, as there are only stones covered in moss and plant life. But you do see a group of old men, huddled together over a large oaken table. The Ziadi do not turn to you, but one speaks. Grandchildren have come. Our help they seek, but are they too weak? Another speaks up. They come for aid, but rules have to be laid. We take our food that will change our mood. A wicker basket appears before you, and you know these forefathers will not speak to you more unless you feed them.
Alright. Take away our curses.
You seek our aid and guidance you shall receive, for each dark curse has its own flavor, and so the relief lies in different realms. You will face a challenge, our child, and if you pass, you shall be cleansed.
Alright.
If your body has been wounded by a dark force and will not heal, cursed you are, and you must speak to the spirits of healing to lift this taint. If your flesh is weakened, you must stand by our table and prove you have the tactical wits to outsmart the curse. If you have been deformed by evil forces, you will sneak up to a water nymph and steal a strand of her hair. We can then lift the curse for you. And if you have been cursed by the darkness itself, you will hunt down Abias, and once you have him, we will transfer the darkness away from you and into the beast. Don't worry. We will shield you from his attacks if you fail.
Alright, let's take care of the Curse of Darkness first. That's our willpower curse. And we'll just auto-resolve. I'm pretty sure we're going to be good enough for this.
You have proven yourselves to be worthy.
That's a lot of curses we just removed.
Take the curses away from your souls. Return if you need aid once more.
Alright, our willpower is back to normal. We're going to go right back in, feed them again.
You seek our... If your body has been wounded,
sneak one.
You have proven yourselves to be worthy offspring.
There we go. We have removed all of the curses from our entire regular expedition. I know some people at home still have curses, back in our village, but their curses aren't really bad ones. There we go. No one is cursed on our expedition anymore. We have our stats back to normal, which is good. Well, we're up here. Maybe we want to make our way back up here. I know that there was a thing up there we want to destroy. Again, I really want more warriors. We've been horrifically unlucky with getting new warriors. But I want to get more wicker. I really want gathering tools, because that's something that you want to try and get very early in the game, and we've had awful luck with getting gathering tools. You are not making more because you're out of spider silk. Okay, until you have more, then get working on the dragon shell armor again. Seriously amazing armor, that stuff.
A small group of refugees is seen traveling near your village.
Hello there, travelers.
The people look scared and worn out, but they do have some decent-looking fighters with them. An older man walks up to you to speak.
We are not looking for trouble, nor do we seek anything from your village. We would have chosen a path more remote, but this one seemed easier for us to travel. Our home was taken by an Orcish clan, and we now travel south to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Right, but you have some fighters. Don't you want to win your home back?
Well, we tried to fight, but failed. And truth be told, we stayed put for too long. But you know what? These brutes, they killed a bunch of our people and took much of our goods. So if you want to try and beat them, be our guests. We had a sizable lumber mill and a small quarry, so not only will you avenge our people, you'll be well rewarded, you know.
I might
Our
check it out.
pleasure. The road will be lighter knowing that revenge may be at hand.
Why don't you stay with us instead of going south? We don't have a strong village. We're growing. Together, we could make a real force to be reckoned with. That's such challenge 3 social, which is a bit high for us, but remember, we pray to, I forget his name, which is not a good thing to forget. Our god's name, the sun god, he gives us all speech and attractiveness. Now, this is the home village, right? I think they can pull this off just fine. We have high intelligence, we have speech, we have attractiveness. I think we can convince them to stay and get some more people in the village, which would be really good.
Well, I seek to find my roots and return to a homeland long forgotten, but I cannot speak for all my people. Speak to them if they want. I will not stand in their way.
The village has lasted for hundreds of years under the protection of the gods, and now is our time to thrive. Join us, and we will stand with the orcs and anyone else who tries to beat us. I wouldn't mind getting some orcs on my team because they're good.
At first, people
We did
shake
it!
their heads and murmur. Most turn away from you and start preparing for the road, but one mother comes up with her twins.
I will not stay. I must go where my forefathers take me. But my children are too small to survive the road and its perils. Please, take them in.
Of course.
Seeing you take in the twins, a
4!
couple more parents leave their kids for your care.
4 kids is really good. Not 4 kids, the company. They're annoying. Every single turn now, we have a chance that a kid will grow up. Great, welcome them into the fold. That's awesome, we needed them. And the refugee camp is down there, which means we can go there and fight orcs. To get a bunch of resources and stuff. I really don't like the size of that group. We're backing off.
You are ambushed by orc bandits. They are charging at you and don't look eager to talk about it. You only have seconds to decide what to do.
That's a pretty tough group. Tactics.
Use your tactical knowledge to create a defensive formation in time to withstand the orcs' charge. Your plan failed. The orcs ram into
That's
you
bad
and the defensive
wounds.
tactics fall to pieces. You are beaten and wounded. The orcs take your stuff, but let you run away.
Holy shit! They took weapons right out of our hands. I've never seen that happen. Oh my god. And we're injured. Everyone but Roll Fizzle Beef has a chance of death this turn. Oh my god. I've never seen it that bad before. Wow. I've never seen it that bad. Everyone has a chance of death, and we have no movement left that turn, so we can't just break for camp and immediately try to heal. That's really unlucky. Oh. No deaths yet. Try to get home for new equipment. Break for camp. Come on. No one die. No one die.
Your scouts report a weird-looking metal box sitting by the side of the path. They say the box has...
Leave it, because I know what can happen, and you're not going to be able to pass the intelligence thing. No one died. We're okay. Everybody's healed enough. Then no one died. Go a little closer to home. Break for camp again. Keep healing. Holy shit. Unlucky that we lost some stuff, but no one died. Oh, we got a new person? A random gatherer joined. Okay, just through our attract human stat. Well, they can join, for now they'll just, you know, get food. But they can join up with the gatherers. After, they've gathered some more, though. Got another dragon shell armor done. Good. We need all of that stuff now. Now more than ever. Holy shit. Okay. Not the blunt ones. In fact, dismantle those. Okay. Move over our greatsword, because we want all of those that we can get. All the dragon shell armor we have. Okay. And you're already working on the next dragon shell. Good. Expedition. Alright. This one's a bad quality one. It's got a lot less armor on it, but it's still very good. There we go. Really good armor on our medic now. That's worth it. We've really armored up the party now. Everyone has some kind of dragon armor. Yabashik's got the worst armor of the party, but it is still dragon scale armor, which is still very good. So our whole party now has ideal, very good armor. We just need good weapons now, too. You're unarmed, so you can take that great sword. Everybody's got a sword now. You excited for NXT TakeOver? Of course. I'm really pumped for it. Alright, and drop off that robe. We don't need it. Okay, that wasn't horrible, but we need more shields, which means we need more steel. Where was our steel mine again? That's iron. Steel right here. It's about the same distance from camp as the silver, and the silver is better. I think I'd rather just go for the silver at that point, but we know there are really dangerous enemies over there. Maybe we should just wait till we have the tech for mithril. Maybe. Maybe we should just keep getting some more dragon leather. There we go. You can go back home and go get that new gatherer in your party. And this is the new gatherer. Right, we gotta rename that gatherer. I'm gonna name it after the first name that I see in the chat, which I'm gonna do real quick before everyone spams the chat. It is Pachi Cat. There we go. You're in the game. You have an amethyst sword, which is a pretty lame sword. We're gonna get you something better. Dump you back on the regular team so we can just see the whole bit of equipment we got. Here we go. A silk tunic, because it weighs almost nothing. Gatherer tools, so you can gather better. I think that's all you really need. Because I don't want you to go crazy in your character, but you actually have surprisingly high strength for a low-level gatherer. I'd rather you just have a decent two-handed sword for the shielding. There you go. So whenever we get a new person, we always name it after somebody in the chat. I try and name them fast because I don't want everybody to just spam the chat a bunch. Because, you know, I want to encourage just natural conversation in the chat rather than just spam every time I get a new person.
Packs of the winged wind demonesses, the Vili, have been spotted soaring the skies. This can mean only one thing. A hurricane is coming. The stars disappear as the skies darken.
Hurricane.
The dances of the demonesses grows frantic, and the wind whistles wherever you stand. And then, within mere seconds, the wind turns into a vicious predator, scouring the land for its unfortunate prey. Trees are torn out as if they were twigs. Houses fly off into the sky. And throughout all of it, there are still glimpses of the Vili dancing in the darkened skies.
Just to nip it in the bud, watch out, there's a hurricane coming through. Please, somebody in the chat have gotten that.
You found some cover, but alas, the wind blows too strong. You must try to hold on.
Is that an new save file? Well, first of all, it's a, not an. Second, no, not a new save. Same old one.
You were lucky enough to find some good cover and hold on to your lives.
Very minor
some
wounds.
Of you
We're
are
fine.
Injured from the flying debris.
Thanks, Retra. Retra got it.
You tend to your injury.
Holy
and take stock
shit!
of what's left around you. Where
Whoa!
once there were trees or greenery, now stands a path of desolate rubble. But amongst all the destruction,
Lucky.
you find a lone shipwreck, brought here and dropped by the ghastly winds, and still carrying some cargo. Your god must have been watching over you.
Okay, so for context here, Moonstone is the best gemstone in the game. 40 steel. We were just looking for steel. That's a shitload of steel. We can make new swords and shields. And Malachite, I believe, is the second highest level. Yeah, rarity of this gem proves the strength of the bonus. Yeah, it's very rare. We just got some awesome stuff delivered right to our village. So lucky. You come across a goblin lying near the trap. Let's try and help him out of the trap. Yeah, we might be able to do a level 3 strength challenge here. We actually have some decent strength guys here. Mostly roll fizzle beef. I wish I had more warriors. I don't think we're gonna succeed with this, but let's try and help the goblin out of the trap. Failed, he died. We got a tiny bit of food. It's a shame. 1 experience point away from leveling everyone up again. One really fun thing about this character, or this god, is your people level up so fast. Alright, buddy. What are you making? You're making that dragon shell? When you're done that dragon shell, get right back on shields. We're gonna need more dragon leather then. We could go for that one. Because we don't know how dangerous it is down there. But these gatherers are so good. Especially now that we have another... Oh, I forgot to go get the other gatherer back. I'm a fucking
Thea
idiot.
Is not an easy place to
Kid grew up!
But alas,
Warrior.
Becoming an adult is...
Yes! We finally got another warrior. God, we had so many warriors die early on. This one is gonna be Katasumi. All right, Katasumi. So what have you got here for stats? You are level 3 warrior. You've got no equipment by default, which is fine. You have a strength of 8, which is typical for a warrior. Armor of 12, health of 12, yeah. Intelligence of 2, which is very low, but warriors tend to have low intelligence. High speech, but that's largely our god doing that. Crafting skill, which you don't always have as a warrior, but we don't really need you to have. 8 damage for natural strength is normal. Tactics of 4 is not bad. Sturdiness. You've got pretty average warrior stats so far, but you're a low level, so you've got a lot of room to level up. All right. Well, you showed up in the village at a perfect time because we're about to start making some new equipment. You're gonna stay in the village for a couple days. Give you a metal ring. You know, just so that you're not wearing nothing in case we get attacked. Just throw on a leather jerkin. And I don't know, a decent sword and a decent shield. There, just in case the village gets attacked, you're ready to fight. All right. And bring Pachi Cat with the gatherers. Oh, everybody leveled up. 2 health zone destroyed. Strength on Siphon. We do want strength on our gatherers group because they can carry more then. Then physical challenges are common and strength helps with that. Medic skill on Hanako Burial. We have 8 medic skill now on our medic with our expedition, which medic skill is so fucking important. Health on Roll Fizzle Beef, always good. Speech on Junku, nice. We need someone who's high in speech. The village, strength, nice. Medic skill, always amazing. Katasumi, some speech skill. Backstab on Invisible Dragon. Backstab's cool. Dragon Shell armor done. Let's immediately upgrade you. Thanks for the 6 bits, Zobek. I'm guessing you meant well. Well, I have to go to work now, so see you guys later. Hope no one else dies. See ya, I hope you have fun at work. And thanks for following Rocket's Rocket. Welcome to the flock. All right, you get right to work on a shield. Get to work on the shield. Sierra Hotel, Indio Echo Lima Delta shield. Sorry. Can you tell that I've got wrestling on the mind? I always have wrestling on the mind. What am I talking about? Who's doing nothing? Katasumi. Okay. Katasumi, just help with cooking for now, because you have a little bit of crafting skill, and we don't need anything big, so just help with cooking until we can get you with the expedition. Fuck you. Yep, I deserved it. I don't like traveling when it's this dark with this team, but I gotta get there. I gotta get the dragon leather. We need it for so many things. Why is it that I get folklore every damn time I level up? I don't know, but it's nice having somebody at base who's good at folklore, because folklore events happen surprisingly often at your village. Tomorrow is the day. Who's your money on? Oh, you mean for WrestleMania? What match? Because I can tell you who I predict. I haven't put too much thought into the WrestleMania matches on who I predict yet. But I do like bet with Fatima and Brandon on who we think's gonna win every match on wrestling pay-per-views. It's a lot of fun. We don't put money on it, we just have fun with it. Our gather skill is amazing. Look at this, 2-turning dragon leather. It's the best leather in the game. The best armor material in general. And leather can be used in so many things you craft. Like, we use it for the hilts of our swords, and it gives leech to our swords, so we steal health on hits. A shield got built, nice. We don't have enough dragon leather for anything else right now, so get right back on gathering tools. We need every gathering tool we can get. Here we go, get you a better shield. Katasumi is already quite the badass. We just need to get her a proper sword. The Triple H match? So that's Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. I mean, it's gotta be Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle, right? No way it doesn't go to them. Can we one-turn this? No? Okay, you know what? Just come back with that then. That's a nice little grouping of it. Fuck no, I'm not standing and fighting the werewolf. Fuck no. Oh god, sacrifice... Leave one of them behind to sacrifice their life for the rest? God, no. Fuck. Oh, that's bad. We're gonna lose that. We won?! Wow. I can't... See, this is what I mean about auto-resolve being bullshit sometimes. If we had manually done that, I can pretty much guarantee, like, 95% chance everyone would come down to 0 health and people would die that night. We got a gathering tool out of it. Is it a good one? It's only level 2, which is not great, but it's something. Seriously, holy shit. And we got a bunch of monster bones, enchanted bones. Enchanted bones are rare bones. Holy shit, that was lucky. You have no idea how lucky that was. We could have gotten wrecked. The only other option was just insta-kill somebody, which I didn't want to risk, because we have such a good medic that we could still come out of it. Alright, well, if we just got these gather tools, the expedition is light on gathering skill. You got 3. 1. Does anyone here use gathering tools? Just roll Fizzle Beef, because you have the weight capacity for it, yeah. Henna Corporeal, there we go. We have passable gathering skill on the expedition, because the expedition does need gathering skill. Just, it's not as high priority. It needs enough that it can always stock up on wood and food while traveling easily. And it's nice if you find a rare resource to maybe gather a little on the way home. Not a very good short sword, but it weighs almost nothing. And the shielding skill itself is worth it for a medic, because it keeps them healthy. Having something to parry with. I think we just want to grab Katasumi. There we go. Katasumi's officially part of the expedition. We can now get away with a lot bigger fights on the expedition. Again, I don't like having 2 warriors. I'd really rather 3 or 4, but they're very well decked out warriors. Royal Fizzle Beef is only level 4. Must have been level 1 at the beginning, and that's why. Austria sounds Polish, maybe? It's a Russian... Like, the game takes place in general Russia, basically. It's supposed to be like Slavic mythology, so there's gonna be similarities with like Polish and stuff like that. Alright, I'm thinking maybe just making our way to the Eastern Dragon Leather. Unliving corpse and skeletons, easy. A little bit of wounds. Wow, we didn't get wounded fighting the fucking werewolf, but we got some very light wounds fighting them. That'll heal up in 1 turn, no problem. Shitty stuff we got from them. I thought some monster bones, which aren't bad to build with if you get a lot.
Quiet and calm. You feel the grumbling. There is a series
easy.
of distant
Sorry, I skip over a lot of the talking if it's stuff we've already done. Nope. Leave it alone. We've done that one before. We know it's very dangerous. And we just finished one of our gathering tools at home. Cool. And he's just making more. Good. I want to make a ton of those gathering tools. Those are such high quality gathering tools. There's a hostel, or sorry, a hotel called that. I can rename it, can't I? Yeah, I can rename the village. I'm just not sure what I would call it. We need 1 more research and we can get Mithril. And then we can make incredible swords and shields. It's the best metal in the game, and we have the best leather in the game. Combine those 2 together, and my god, the high quality stuff we can make. Alright, takes you 12 turns just to get any wood because you have no gather skill, but we need them on something so the game doesn't bitch at us. We're getting so much dragon leather so fast. Look at that. Beautiful. Call it Old Hawkstown? Fuck, we have to. That's too good. It's a Payday 2 reference, everybody. It's like Old Hawkston and New Hawkston, but it's Old Hawkstown. Even though Hawkston's named after a place called Hawkston, which just compounds the joke for me. Ah, beautiful. Iron, not bad. It's better than the fucking hatchet. Yeah, these are some pretty crap stuff. Except for the wooden bow, just because range damage doesn't need to be high to be good, and it weighs very little. So give that to Katasumi. So Katasumi on the defensive still can contribute some attack power if she wants to. NDB, we should have our secret project done on the Project Zomboid server the next time you stream. I don't know what the secret project you're talking about is. I guess DM me on Discord. Alright, that's going good. Let's get a little bit more before we go back. Speaking of which, I've been getting back into Payday 2. Payday 2 is so much fun right now. I'm so happy they upgraded the AI. The AI teammates. It's actually pretty fun playing solo on that game nowadays. They really stepped up. Glove overkill. Alright, more dragon leather. Nice, dragon leather. Nice. We're gonna come home with a lot of dragon leather now. And the village always gets lots of meat, lots of veggies, lots of wood. Pachika says I suck at Payday 2. You know, I used to run a series called Payday 2 101 for years where I taught people how to get better at Payday 2. A lot of that series is out of date now, which is unfortunate. Like, the weapon guides are all out of date because they did that big weapon rebalancing one day. Those are out of date. The skill build stuff is out of date too. But the general advice videos, still accurate. I love Payday 2 though. One of my favorite games. Do I want to go home now? I could get a little bit of grain while I'm here. Not the highest priority. You know what? A higher priority is just bop down here just a little bit. And we'll pick up a little bit more spider silk, because we do eat that up pretty fast. Thanks for following Tony Dig 16. Welcome to the flock. Let's get some more dragon leather down here and then move that one back as well. There we go. Alright, I know we haven't really done expedition-y things much this episode, but holy shit, have we ever upgraded our equipment. When we come home, we're gonna have so many new gathering tools. This is awesome. Who would be really bad to lose at any given moment of all of our parties? This is Denjanoda. We don't want to lose Rule Fizzlebeef right now because she's an amazing warrior. We don't want to lose any medic. We don't want to lose you because you do craft really fast. Of this group, Siphon. We don't want to lose Siphon. Siphon's actually got good overall stats. Did we one turn that? No. Spend another turn on it. Here we go. It's Azarus. Alright, we just dropped off a lot of dragon leather back home. And he just finished his last gathering tool. Good. Get another sword going. Pachikat doesn't have a proper sword yet. Alright. Gatherers. 4, 4, 1. Drop that back off. We're gonna get you 2 more 4s. Wait, is that a high quality one? Bad quality one. Okay. Just making sure. We do have a smithy, so we can get good quality things, but I think our smithy's low quality, isn't it? It's not the best quality smithy in the world. We want a better one at some point. But we just really, like, our total gathering on the Gatherers team is very good now. 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 10. Holy shit. Nope. We do not fall Purin, so we will not bend to his will. We might get injured doing this. We lost some food and got injured. But not injured enough that we're gonna die. We did lose all of our wood, which we can easily get more, especially with that gathering skill. Small group of orcs travel near your village and they ask to use your smithy. Let them use your smithy and rest in your village. Thank you, friends. We will repair our weapons, and you can learn some of our ways if you'd like. They taught Savi and Invisible Dragon 3 crafting, 2 trapping, and 1 strength. The strength helps us a lot more than anything else at home, but still, nice. That was easy. Some orcs that actually weren't dicks to us. Orcs are usually a dick to you in this game, but if you can get orcs on your team, which building large buildings with steel will have an attract orc stat, orcs are amazing warriors. Definitely some of the best in the game. You definitely want to get some. Alright, let's go right there. Break for camp to heal a bit, get some wood. This will probably be way too much wood. Actually, can we one turn some spider silk while we're at it? No. Damn. Just do that. There we go. Did we finish another sword in here? No. I was hoping for another great sword. Mustn't be done yet. How far away from finishing that? 1 turn. Okay. Let's give some more gathering tools to our team then. Ah, fuck. The whole thing shifted. Okay. Who can use what gathering tools here? I want everybody who can use good gathering tools to use good gathering tools. Can't use either because of weight. Okay. Is everybody using 4 now? Oh, you're using 3. That's still the best you can use. Okay. Everybody's using the best gathering tools they can currently carry. Yeah. God, these weigh like nothing, too. It's a shame. But Junku needs the sword and armor more than anything else. Alright, we just increased the gathering rate on them quite a bit. There we go. We're burning wood now. Ooh, don't like those enemies right there. Let's go over there and deal with it. Sword finished nice. Yeah, keep making more swords. We are so close to getting mithril. See you, Malaria. Have a nice day. Alright. Move in. Kill these. Tactics. Easy. Only need 1 more science now. Just got a little bit more wood. I think I just want to go get that silver. We can fight now. Fight better, at least. I'd really like a proper sword, but still. There we go. 3rd research point. Boom. Mithril. Best metal in the game. Found 1 source of it. And it's dead south of our base. Pretty far south. The gatherers have food issues. Do they have food within their area that they can grab from here? No. They don't actually have food anywhere near them. Okay, get 1 more turn of that, and then they can go grab some food. Should we just go attack these skeletons? It'd be a little ballsy. Undead army layer got stronger. Maybe we should raid it. Backstab and folklore is good. Put that in Katasumi. Backstab helps with sneak challenges mostly. If we check here, backstab helps in sneak and hunt, which is good. Folklore is intellect and hex. I don't like that they're getting so close to our gatherers. Our gatherers might get attacked here. Yeah, back off. You know what? While they're here, perfect. They can get some food and also get spider silk. There we go. Going from one thing that they needed to another thing. I'll die for saying this, but Piran is a moody asshole. Not my god. He's actually the best god in the game. He's the hardest one to earn, and I do have him, but I picked to not put him on the voting list because he's really bullshit strong. All right, another sword finished back home. Might want another dragon shell. It's such a good armor. It's unreal how good it is. Yeah, get another dragon shell done. In games, I love making thieves and rogues. They're really fun, aren't they? Okay. I forgot you can manually change the songs by going into the village overview. It's so weird. So, the two-handed sword. We have a little mithril now. Now, if we do double mithril. 24 damage, 8 shielding, 5 perception. God. It's not even heavy. Mithril's really light. 63. That is so light. And this is in hunting and intellect, which are both good challenges. Now, if I were to use dragon leather for the hilt instead, I'd be shaving off quite a bit of damage, but I would be adding leech, which is good. I think I'd rather double mithril. Look at that. That's an amazing sword. And if I use a better catalyst, I could have a better chance of a high quality instead of like wood is just 5, but you know, if I were to use coal, which I don't think we have a good source of coal, which kind of sucks. I could also use wicker, couldn't I? Yeah, if I had more wicker, I could use wicker for that. Sugarcane? Yeah. I think I might just use regular wood. Dryad wood? Not bad. I think I'll use regular wood though, for now. I'll probably switch that later. Okay, put that on infinite, because I'm going to want to make a lot of these. Put it at the top of the list. Bump it down just a little. And take the great swords off the list. Make one of these right away. It takes 3 turns. Make an amazing mithril greatsword. We can also make shields out of this. We don't have enough mithril for it yet, though. And medium armors. We could use mithril as a secondary, but I'd rather just keep making dragon shell armor, which is better. Could also make a mithril hammer at some point for crafting speed, but we really don't need that right now. How much science do we get out of this every time we make one? Right, I can't even check on here, can I? That's annoying. Yeah, I don't remember. Whatever. I'm sure we get tons of research out of it because it's working with mithril. Alright, let's do a fight. We're pretty good at tactics and sneak. Counter offense and social, yeah. Social only, yeah. Just double checking things here. We don't have a whole lot to help us with tactics, I don't think. Not as much as we do sneak. We're doing sneak. This might be a tough one. Lost the challenge. T-Dog got mortally wounded. Fuck, T-Dog could die. We won the fight just fine. Very minor wounds from that. Heavy monster chopper. Not an amazing weapon, actually, but it doesn't weigh much. Alright, go right there. Break for camp so we can heal. Get some dragon leather while you're here. Because we always need more of that. You can do it in 2 turns, which is pretty good for our non-gatherer group.
Wounds don't always have a
Fuck,
chance to
T-Dog
heal.
died. That sucks. T-Dog was a gatherer for us. Oh, gatherers are under attack by a level 1 group, though. We succeeded, but we got hurt, but no one's wounded there enough to have serious chance of death. Intellect? Yeah, set up a camp, heavy metal chest. Do it. We have a lot of intellect. We lost the challenge, so nothing happened. Okay. And tell you that you're allowed to eat your food so you don't die. And gather more food while you're there. There we go. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, T-Dog died. It sucks, but we'll have to get another gatherer. Spare dragon shell armor, in case anyone else wants to wear it. Can you wear it? Yeah, there we go. Upgraded your boy Sheik's armor a little. He needs more strength. Junku needs more strength so I can give him these gathering tools. The high quality ones. Can't even wear a button. There. Alright. I think it's a good time to save and exit then. Again, we're on Iron Man mode. No save scumming. Normally I'd stream on Sundays. Not gonna be streaming tomorrow because of WrestleMania. Taking the whole day off to spend it with Fatima. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll be streaming some more Thea The Awakening next week, though. Thank you everybody for coming. If you're watching this on YouTube later, check out the description where you can find my Twitch TV page and the playlist of these Thea The Awakening videos. If you're watching live right now, we're gonna go raid somebody, so stay tuned in the chat. Thank you everybody so much for coming, and until next time, have a nice day.